The city of Starlight glowed under a blanket of twilight, its skyscrapers twinkling like a man-made constellation. Ethan Carter, a 28-year-old graphic designer with a penchant for late-night coffee runs, stood at the edge of a bustling bus stop. His dark hair was tousled from the evening breeze, and his green eyes scanned the crowd absent-mindedly. He wasn't waiting for a bus. He was waiting for inspiration. His latest project, a poster for a local music festival, was due in 3 days, and his creativity was as dry as the autumn leaves crunching underfoot. Across the street, Lily Harper adjusted her scarf and checked her phone for the 5th time. The bus was late, and she was already running behind for her shift at the Starlink Café, a cozy spot known for its artisanal lattes and live acoustic music. Lily, 26, was a barista by day and an aspiring poet by night. Her auburn hair caught the glow of a nearby street lamp, and her hazel eyes sparkled with a mix of impatience and curiosity. She noticed Ethan staring at the sky, his notebook dangling loosely in his hand, and wondered what kind of person stood at a bus stop without boarding a bus. "Hey," Lily called out, her voice cutting through the hum of the city. "You waiting for a bus or just admiring the stars?" Ethan blinked, startled. He turned to see a woman with a playful smirk, her hands stuffed into the pockets of her denim jacket. Neither really," he said, rubbing the back of his neck. "Just thinking." "Thinking at a bus stop?" Lily raised an eyebrow. "That's a new one. What's on your mind? World peace?" "The meaning of life?" Ethan chuckled, caught off guard by her boldness. "Something like that. Actually, I'm trying to design a poster, but my brain's on strike." Lily stepped closer, her curiosity piqued. "A poster? For what? Starlight Music Fest?" Ethan said, holding up his notebook. It was filled with half-finished sketches and scribbled notes. "I need something bold, something that screams this is the event of the year. But all I've got is nothing." Lily tilted her head, studying him. "You don't look like the nothing type. Let me see." Before Ethan could protest, she snatched the notebook from his hands and flipped through it. Her eyes widened at the intricate designs, even the incomplete ones. "Wow, these are good." "You're an artist? Trying to be?" Ethan said, a bit embarrassed. "I'm Ethan, by the way." "Lily," she replied, handing back the notebook. "You should come by the Starlight Café. We've got live music tonight, and it might spark something for your poster. Plus, our coffee's better than whatever you're drinking." She nodded at the to-go cup in his hand. Ethan grinned. "Is that a challenge?" "It's an invitation," Lily said, her smile teasing. Just then, her bus pulled up with a hiss of brakes. She glanced at it, then back at Ethan. "You coming or what?" Ethan hesitated. He wasn't one for spontaneous decisions, but something about Lily's energy was infectious. "All right," he said, stepping toward the bus. "But if the coffee's bad, I'm blaming you." Starlight Café was a warm haven amidst the city's chaos. Fairy lights hung from the ceiling, casting a golden glow over wooden tables and mismatched chairs. A guitarist strummed softly on a small stage, filling the air with soulful melodies. Lily slipped behind the counter, tying her apron with practiced ease, while Ethan found a seat near the window. "You weren't kidding about this place," Ethan said, taking in the ambience. "It's like a Pinterest board come to life." Lily laughed as she poured espresso into a cup. "We try. What's your order, Mr. Artist?" "Surprise me," Ethan said, leaning back in his chair. "But make it quick. I've got a deadline." Lily smirked and got to work, crafting a caramel latte with a heart-shaped foam design. She slid it across the counter to him. "Here, inspiration in a cup." Ethan took a sip and raised his eyebrows. "Okay, you win." "This is good." "Told you," Lily said, wiping her hands on a towel. "So what's the deal with your poster? Why's it stressing you out?" Ethan sighed, running a hand through his hair. "It's not just the poster, it's everything. My boss, Mr. Grayson, is breathing down my neck. He says my work's too safe. I need to take risks, but I don't even know where to start." Lily leaned against the counter, her expression thoughtful. "Maybe you're overthinking it. Art's not about perfection, it's about feeling. What's the music festival make you feel?" Ethan frowned, considering her words. "I don't know, freedom maybe, like you can lose yourself in the music and forget the world for a while." "Then draw that," Lily said simply. "Draw what freedom looks like to you." Ethan stared at her, struck by how effortlessly she'd cut through his mental fog. "You make it sound so easy." "It is," Lily said with a shrug. "You just have to let go." Before Ethan could respond, a customer called Lily over, and she flashed him a quick smile before heading to the espresso machine. Ethan opened his notebook and started sketching, his pencil moving with a newfound energy. For the first time in days, he felt a spark of inspiration over the next few weeks. Ethan became a regular at the Starlight Café. He'd show up with his sketchbook, and Lily would sneak him free pastries while tossing ideas back and forth. Their banter grew effortless, laced with playful teasing and the occasional blush. Ethan found himself sketching more than just festival posters. Lily's face started appearing in his margins, her smile captured in quick, delicate lines. One evening, as the cafe was winding down, Lily sat across from Ethan, her shift finally over. "So," she said, resting her chin in her hand, "you ever gonna show me the finished poster?" Ethan hesitated, then slid his notebook toward her. The poster was vibrant, with swirling colors and silhouettes of dancers under a starry sky. The words Starlight Music Fest glowed in bold, electric font. Lily's eyes lit up. "Ethan, this is incredible. It's like a party in space." Ethan laughed, relieved. "You think so? Mr. Grayson liked it, but he still wants me to push the boundaries more." Lily rolled her eyes. "Sounds like Mr. Grayson needs to chill." "This is perfect." Ethan smiled, but his expression faltered. "I don't know, I keep feeling like I'm not good enough, like I'm faking it." Lily reached across the table, her hand brushing his. "You're not faking anything. You're talented, Ethan, own it." The touch sent a jolt through Ethan, and he looked away, his cheeks warming. "Thanks, Lily, that means a lot." Before the moment could deepen, the cafe door swung open, and a tall, broad-shouldered man walked in. He had a confident stride and a grin that seemed to command the room. "Lily," he called out, waving. "You done yet?" Lily groaned, but her smile betrayed her amusement. "Yeah, Jake, hold your horses." Ethan's stomach twisted. "Who's that?" "Oh, that's Jake," Lily said casually. "My brother's best friend. He's been crashing at our place while he's in town." Ethan nodded, but a pang of jealousy hit him. Jake's easy familiarity with Lily made him feel like an outsider. "He seems friendly," Lily laughed. "He's a lot, don't worry, he's harmless." But Ethan wasn't so sure. As Jake approached, slinging an arm around Lily's shoulders, Ethan felt a knot tighten in his chest. He stood abruptly. "I should get going, early day tomorrow." Lily frowned, sensing the shift in his mood. "You sure? You didn't finish your coffee?" "Yeah, I'm good," Ethan said, forcing a smile. "See you tomorrow." As he stepped into the chilly night, Ethan couldn't shake the feeling that he'd misread everything. Was Lily just being friendly? Was he reading too much into their late-night chats and shared laughs? By the time he reached his apartment, he'd convinced himself that Lily saw him as nothing more than a friend. The Starlight Music Fest was a kaleidoscope of lights, sounds, and energy. Crowds pulsed to the beat of indie bands, and food trucks lined the park, filling the air with the scent of grilled corn and cotton candy. Ethan's poster was plastered everywhere, its vibrant design drawing gasps and compliments from festival-goers. He should have been thrilled, but his mind was elsewhere. Lily had invited him to meet her at the festival, but after the Jake incident, Ethan wasn't sure he wanted to go. He'd spent the last few days avoiding the cafe, texting Lily excuses about work. But when she sent him a photo of the festival stage with the caption, "Your poster's stealing the show. Where are you?" he couldn't stay away. He found her near the main stage, her hair glowing under the neon lights. She was alone, thank goodness, and her face lit up when she saw him. "Ethan, you made it." "Yeah," he said, shoving his hands into his pockets. "Couldn't miss my big debut." Lily grabbed his arm, pulling him toward the crowd. "Come on, you have to dance. This band is amazing." Ethan let her drag him into the sea of people, the music vibrating through his chest. For a moment, he forgot his doubts, lost in the rhythm and Lily's laughter. They danced until they were breathless, their hands brushing as they moved. When the band slowed to a ballad, Lily turned to him, her eyes soft. "You okay?" she asked. "You've been weird lately." Ethan swallowed, the words catching in his throat. I thought maybe you and Jake." Lily's eyes widened, and then she burst out laughing. "Jake, oh my God, Ethan, no, he's like an annoying older brother." "I'm not into him." Ethan's face flushed. "Oh, I just thought, you guys seemed close." Lily stepped closer, her voice softening. "I'm close with you, dummy, or at least I want to be." Ethan's heart skipped a beat. Really?" Lily said, her smile shy but certain. She reached for his hand, and this time he didn't pull away. As the stars glittered above and the music swelled, Ethan realized that Lily was right. Sometimes you just had to let go. And in that moment under the starlight sky, he did. The weeks that followed were a blur of coffee dates, late-night sketching sessions, and stolen glances. Ethan's confidence grew, both in his art and in himself. Lily's poems started appearing in local magazines, and she credited Ethan's encouragement for giving her the courage to submit them. They were a team, each pushing the other to be better, to take risks, to feel. One evening, as they sat on the roof of Ethan's apartment building, sharing a blanket and a thermos of hot chocolate, Lily turned to him. "You know," she said, I think we make a pretty good story." Ethan grinned, his arm around her shoulders. "The best kind, messy, unexpected, and totally worth it." Lily laughed, leaning into him. "Here's to more chapters." And as the city sparkled below them, Ethan knew that whatever came next, they'd write it together.